How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm very happy with uh, just how much has happened in the past year, and well, I mean, there's still, you know, shit that I have to deal with, but it's whatever. I'm definitely doing so much better than I was last year, and uh, the only thing was that because I focused on myself, um, I basically had it so um, if I didn't have to work or because I was busy working on myself, I didn't have to do anything else, so I can just do fun shit. And because of that, I kind of got a bit lazy, um, and so getting back into shit was a bit was a bit tough, but you know, I'm working on it slowly but surely. That's why I thought, I'm gonna start with streaming and uploading on the second channel, and then once I've settled into that, then I can start working on the other stuff again. Um, but yeah, I remember when I wouldn't allow myself to do anything because it was like, oh, you haven't edited anything yet. So I wouldn't allow myself to do fun shit. I remember that was a big thing because when I wanted to play games for myself that weren't DBD, I was like, no, I shouldn't play these games because I should stream them. And if I wanted to watch a movie, no, I shouldn't watch more movies because I want to talk about some movies that I watch on the third channel. And it's like I wouldn't allow myself to do anything fun anymore. And well, I've kind of stopped doing that now, thankfully. Um, I I allowed myself to play Red Dead Redemption 2, which was so much fun. Uh, that game is like one of my favorite games of all time now because I've in one playthrough I spent like 120 hours because there was just so much fun shit to do in that game. Um, and I'm glad that I let myself play that because uh, I guess it would have been content, but just giving myself something to relax and just play by myself. That was great. Like if you've never played Red Dead Redemption 2, I highly recommend that game. It's so good. Dude, these songs by Oos, they always bring me back to fucking Fortnite watching Dakotas. He always had like Oos songs in some of his videos. God damn. Miss those days, bro. Me and my friend uh, would always come back after school and play Fortnite together, duos. And I remember one time we um, we were done quite early. Like we got to go home at like 10 to 1. And I just said to him, "Today is the day, bro. Today is the day." And today, that day was actually the day that we first, like, we got our first victory royale. Nah, but for real though, I'm like so grateful for how far I've managed to come in like a year. Like I haven't shared too much about it, I guess. I think I might do a video one day on like the third channel, but yeah, I'm just very grateful because thinking back on August last year and how shit I was doing and like how shit I felt every day, like I didn't want to do anything anymore. I didn't even want to get out of bed. I was just so fucking miserable. Um, yeah, I'm very grateful for where I am now. Do you have to? Yeah, yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway because I don't have many chatters. But I think you need affiliate to give VIP to people. What did you need for affiliate? You needed 50 followers and like 3 average viewers, I think. And like stream on a couple different days or X amount of hours in a month. I don't know. I do want affiliate though, because you get channel points and like channel redeem, so that viewers can redeem shit. And you can do like polls and shit. Like I kind of do want all that.
Take the part. It's a good movie, he says. What's the worst thing that can happen?
What the fuck? I've never heard. I haven't played him yet, but I love it, dude. Take the part. That's dumb. I'll make 5 accounts and we'll watch you on all of them. I do want to get it legit though, because that would be more satisfying than just like farming and like forcing people that I know to watch it and shit. Like, nah. I'll get it eventually, you know what I mean? But I wanna actually deserve it. I bought a expensive PC for a reason, you know what I mean? I remember when I upgraded from my shitty PC to like the one that I have now, and the FPS and the shit, and well, the difference was like night and day. On my old PC, I remember back then was when I played a lot of Fortnite, and I played Fortnite on the very lowest settings, like characters that were like more than 30 meters away were literally just sliding T-posing and shit on the lowest, and I had like maybe 45 FPS on the lowest settings, and then I got a new PC and it was like 300 something FPS on highest settings. Okay, this just popped into my head because I see this shattered bottle. Okay, they changed this, right? Because it used to be a noose, and that was like triggering for some people to see like a noose, and so they changed it to a bottle. I'm gonna be honest, you can do that, fine, but on that map you still have people fucking hanging from a noose on that map itself. So I don't know how a offering changed to a bottle. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't really see how that's gonna affect anything, because you can still literally see guys on that map fucking hanging by the neck. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the point, but whatever. Like, I get what they were trying to do, but it just doesn't really make sense when you still have things like that in the actual game, which could also be triggering for those people. So it really doesn't make much of a difference, I think, but whatever. Not gonna lie, I think this map is more survivor-sided than Chapel, probably because of the size, right? But I just like Chapel more. It's just a more fun map to me, because of just the map layout and everything, and just, yeah, pretty much everything about it. Who cares, bro? It's a video game. Like, you can meme on people. It's fine. Nowadays, you say something random and you get banned. Like, what do you mean? Do you mean like just in terms of like making fun of people and shit, and just, yeah, I think I get what you're saying, that you get like banned quickly on Twitch and stuff. It definitely depends who you are though, because like if you're XQC, for example, you can get away with so much more, because they're never gonna permanently ban him off Twitch, because why? That's just a stupid thing to do. And like me, like, I'm fucking nobody. They'll ban me over like nothing if I like say something, I guess. But at the same time, like, I don't have many viewers, so it's like probably Like it's unlikely for me to get like reported by by somebody. What games are like your type? Different games. And like I said, I have a bunch that I want to play on stream. I have like rage games, horror games, story games, and yeah, those types of like RPG Maker games that kind of have like that same look that Undertale has. You know what I mean? Like 2D shit. But yeah, most of them don't have like a combat system. It's more like just story and like puzzles and shit. But yeah, I like all sorts of different games. Like these days, I wouldn't really play shit like FIFA anymore, like I used to. Like if I'll play like FIFA when I'm like staying over at like a friend or something, but I would never just like play that for myself these days anymore. And I used to always play like racing games as well. And yeah, these days it would have to really depend on the racing game if I would like to play it or not. But like racing games, I don't think I would really want to play on stream. I think that would be more just like chill, relax by myself type of shit. Unless it's like Mario Kart or some shit like that. That would be kind of funny to play on stream. But other than that, not really. Would you believe it? I haven't watched Harry Potter. Crazy, what the hell? I guess after we've watched all the Shrek movies, it's time to watch Harry Potter. Bro, I'm gonna maul though if you've never watched Lord of the Rings. That'll actually piss me off. Like, no cap. Like, if you've never watched Lord of the Rings, that is actually crazy. Ah, hell nah. I see the hell nah. Okay, I think we need to up the amount of movie nights we do. Holy fuck. He's never watched Harry Potter. He's never watched Lord of the Rings. He has watched Avatar: The Last Airbender by now. I'll give him that. But he never watched Kung Fu Panda. I introduced him to that. He never watched Shrek. Bro, crazy. Bro's been touching too much grass his whole life. Only going outside, never watching movies. Have you never watched Pirates of the Caribbean either? Because like Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, those are like fucking childhood. Can we change the subject? You're roasting me here. You never watched Pirates of the Caribbean either, bro. We actually have to up the amount of movie nights. Like, this is actually beyond crazy. Yeah, the Kung Fu Panda memes, like our battle will be legendary. At least you've seen that now. And Shrek from Get Out of My Swamp. And yeah, there's gonna be more. You have seen Madagascar, right? Or like, did you have no childhood at all? Nah, there's no fucking way, bro. Oh my god. That's so crazy to me. Probably hasn't seen Finding Nemo. Probably hasn't seen Up. Probably hasn't seen Toy Story. Probably hasn't seen any fucking Pixar movie for that matter. Monsters Inc. He's not seen any of them. I've seen Up. It's with the floating house. With the floating house. Yeah, it is. Dude, that opening scene, that opening montage, holy. I think that might be the best use of montage I've ever seen in a film. Like, it's so good, that opening montage. It hits you right in the feels fucking instantly. What's Toy Story about? Don't tell me. The story about toys? Yeah, you wouldn't believe it, but it's about toys. Crazy, right? See, I don't need to watch movie. I predict what happens in them. But how satisfying is it when you see the moment that becomes the meme? Like, you haven't seen the scene. We're not aiming for the truck. And then it's fucking the plane hitting the Twin Towers. In Finding Nemo, they try to find Nemo. Bro, that's crazy. How did you know? Yeah, I think it's definitely time to up the amount of movie nights. But I don't even mind, because it's gonna be fun to just rewatch movies I've seen and you've never seen them. It's gonna be great. But shit like Lord of the Rings, those movies are long, bro. Just saying. They are goated though, that's for sure. What is that skin? Does she have like headphones on with a mic? I don't think I've ever seen that. She has like a McDonald's fucking headset. Ask killers what toy they would like with their Happy Meal. Dude, that's honestly a tier list you could make. Like, I saw like some dumbass tier lists on Twitter, like which killer would go to see Barbie and which would go to see Oppenheimer.
Certainly not fun for me.
I guess you could also make a tier list which Happy Meal toy each killer would want. I went to see both movies, by the way. I went with a group of friends, like the 4 of us. We all went to see Barbie. Fucking amazing. That song, I'm Just Ken, is amazing. And just Ryan Gosling's performance as Ken is just so fucking good. We laughed our fucking asses off that entire movie. It was so funny. And then the day after we went bowling, and after 2 games of bowling, all 4 of us had a combined score of 190. Like, that is actually scary. Like, what the fuck are the odds of that? That's so fucking crazy. And then the day after I went to Oppenheimer with another friend. Dude, I remember when we went to go see Barbie. We went in my car and we pulled up to the cinema with the windows down, blasting fucking Barbie Girl. All the fucking guys were looking at us like, what fucking retards are coming now? Oh, it was so good. And then after the movie, we blasted that song from the movie, I'm Just Ken. So fucking good. Is it weird that I don't know who Nicolas Cage is? What the fuck? Have you... You've never seen him... You've never seen a Nick Cage movie either. I mean, I haven't seen many of his movies, but... I've seen a couple, and I at least know who he is. Someday they'll add John Wick. Oh my fucking god. Oh, it'll be just like Fortnite then. And then they'll add The Rock. It does feel a bit like that, doesn't it? Paul Allen's Jen. I just noticed that. Holy fuck, what a good name. Oh, American Psycho is such a good movie, dude. Holy. You know, when it comes to DBD names, 90% of them are corny and cringy. But this one's actually goated. Holy fuck. Oh. Chad Gaming 1986. Holy. What a name. This picture of the hand on the barbecue reminds me of The Sims 2. I remember in that game you could literally put your fucking baby on the barbecue. Holy fuck. So goated.